What happened around here the other day for us, the so-called ODs, I believe that was planned. I don't believe none of these cats around here did anything like that. I believe it's a retaliation.
Damn near 20 people OD, they giving them rat poison and antifreeze, and they doing anything to make a buck out here, man.
You know people's gonna die off of that. It's a hot shot, so you know people's gonna die off of that. Not even just sniffing it, shooting it, or smoking it. Somebody's gonna wind up, and 20 people OD or more at one time.
I wanted an escape. It didn't give me that at all. And then it turned into a habit. One thing turned into another.
Anywhere in the world where there's drugs at, it's gonna be chaos. What chaos at is gonna be what? Lack of discipline. No control. So it's like, of course it's gonna look like it's a bad place, but it's really not a bad place. We really got a great city, bro. This shit just designed to be like this.
I know why he made me go through this. So that in the future, I know what to look for in a person, you know, so I can know how to dodge that bullet before it even come out the gun.
I'm in Toronto, 29, you know what I mean? From East Baltimore, the Atlanta to be exact, you know what I mean? Yeah, but we up Penn North right now.
How long you been out Penn North for?
I've been up Penn North for 45 seconds.
So would you say Baltimore got worse with like the drug shit out there?
You know, I believe get worse because of the drugs, man. It's a direction of the lead. It's a misdirection from the leaders who I was supposed to be leading. Right? Anywhere in the world where there's drugs at, it's gonna be chaos. What chaos at is gonna be what? Lack of discipline. No control. So it's like, of course it's gonna look like it's a bad place, but it's really not a bad place. We really got a great city, bro. But I mean, as you can see, certain shit is designed to be like this. They put it here for us, destroy us, but they lock us up for having it in our possession. Yeah, it's bad.
My name is Gaylord Dennison. I'm from Harford County. I'm 44 years old. Everybody calls me Chuck or Chuck Diesel. Every day I wake up, some nights before I go to sleep at night, I make sure I got something, some dope, so I don't be ill the next morning. But if I don't, I gotta get up, go to a store, steal something, come back out here, Penn North or Lexington Market, anywhere, and sell it. And then I can go to the where I go to get drugs and get high. Nobody turned me on to it. I sold drugs at first. So one day I was just curious, and I matter of fact, my cousin, she turned me on to Percocets. And I was like, why y'all sniffing them? Why don't you just put them in your mouth, like eat them? She's like, because it hits you faster like this. So my cousin, she turned me on the perks. And I guess that he turned me on the dope, because after that, it was all to the races. I was doing dope. And the cocaine thing, I sold it at first, crack, and I was like thinking, I'm never gonna be no crackhead or like that. But first day I did crack, this dude, he's not around no more. His name's Ramel. He got killed for stealing somebody's safe. He turned me on to crack. He like doing it. Like he was smoking in a blunt, or he was smoking in a pipe. But at first we was smoking in blunts. And I had did it before on accident, because my cousin, he was like, I was like, yo, why I got my ball numb and everything? He's like, because I put a 16th in there. I was like, what? I was mad as hell. But he didn't turn me on to it. Ramel did. Ramel was like, yo, let's get high. I was like, fuck it, let's do it. I was curious, and we did it in the bathroom, and then we would keep it secret from my girlfriend at the time. And then time passed. I was doing perks. Like I said, I would do the coke to go up, and I'd do the perks to come down. But then sooner or later, my man got out of jail, and he was like, yo, he gave me some something to sell, this dope. And I was like, I knew it was the same as perks, so I tried it. And then one day I was talking to him, I was rambling, and I noticed, damn, I fucked up. He knows I'm high. He's like, what? What did you say? Like when I was talking, I was talking about going out the window or some crazy stuff. And he's like, you fucking high. He's like, I can't believe you. And yeah, that's the gist of it right there.
Have you ever OD'd out here?
Out here, or period? I OD'd
Period.
like at least more than 20 times. Yep. This one time, you asked me about ODing. This one time, this girl, she had to breathe for me for 8 minutes. We even stopped and got gas, she said. She breathed for me for 8 minutes and got me to the hospital. And everybody called her a whore. She was a whore, but everybody called her a whore, this, that, and the third. She ain't shit, but she saved my life. If it wasn't for her that one time, I wouldn't even be here right now. She breathed for me until we got to the hospital. And that's why I'm alive today. Because that one time right there, she was breathing for me. Another time when I OD'd, my sister was downstairs sleeping, and I was out back. I just got down still on the box on my leg, and I had did a little tiny bit, like a little speck. This is when fentanyl first came out, and I was high as shit. And my dumb ass did more. I'm out back working out, doing push-ups and curls and stuff. And next thing I know, I'm waking up off the ground. And my sister told me, yeah, I didn't even know what was going on. All I could hear was the outside, like the crickets and stuff. Cause out here you ain't gonna hear that shit. She said I could hear the crickets and everything. And that's why I came outside and she said I had to make a decision. She said I had to make a decision tell mom and dad or let you die. It's not like I like getting high, but it got a hold on me. I'm out here, I know that I'm not supposed to be out here. I know that everything I'm doing is one step closer to dying, but it's gotta be something bigger than why I'm just out here, I like getting high. It gotta be something bigger, because why am I still out here? Like, this is not me. I'm wearing the same clothes every day. I'm not taking showers at a time. I mean, my face is all sunken in now. Like, my teeth got knocked out last time I was out here, and I came out here to get more, because I was a hustler. I came out here one day and I never left again. And I stayed out here. And I've been out here ever since. I'm staying in a abandoned or abandoned house. Got rats in there. I don't eat some days. Like, what am I doing? Why am I subjecting myself to this to get high? Like, it's a problem.
Nice to meet you. My name's Tori.
Who you feel like failed you?
To be honest, a lot of people. But I think that's my fault, because I be setting my standards for people too high. So it's like when they let me down, I be extra hurt, because I expected them to be this, or I expected that. Where if I just would have kept them at the level, then I might have been able to move through life okay. But that's what I had to learn through the abuse, through the molestations, through the rape, through all that shit I've been through. And I used to question myself, God, why are you making me go through this? Like, what did I do to deserve this? You get what I'm saying? Then once it would happen, I would go through it. I would sit and think, I know why he made me go through this, so that in the future, I know what to look for in a person, so I can know how to dodge that bullet before it even come out the gun. And that's when, instead of me being mad at him, I apologized and was thankful. Like, I didn't realize that was the message he was giving me because of the message itself, Like, I never thought I would be in an abusive relationship, but he got me good. It's cool, because some men are very good at pretending to be something they're not till they get comfortable. But that goes back to your question in a way, like, in a sense, I would feel like my father failed me in some ways, because his love language was just making sure me and my sister had everything we needed, materialistic stuff. But to talk to him about stuff, I couldn't. So I didn't know how to go about certain things with him or what to do. 'cause I didn't have the guidance or advice to get me through it. Like, when you go through stuff, do you deal with it right then and there, or do you bottle it up and then worry about it later?
I bottled it up. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Me, I'm still working on it myself. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'm trying to navigate through it myself.
Why do you bottle? Like, why do you bottle it up yourself? Like,
I just think I haven't really worked on processing my emotion. I feel like there's so many people that depend on me and so many things that I gotta do that I haven't really had to, if I sit there and be in my feelings about some things, that shit ain't gonna get done. So I kind of put myself and my feelings to the back burner.
but you wanna know something? I think you need to stop doing that. Because, like, I didn't even know I was having a panic attack until my mother told me. My soda finally busted, basically. Like, and if you didn't go through that yet, you will. And I feel like we also bottle stuff in because another reason outside of what you said, we rather just not confront what it was because it's like, all right, and it's like, all right, if I don't confront it, maybe it wasn't real. Maybe it never happened. That little kid and that, like, maybe that was just, like, I don't like confrontation. I don't like, I feel like, I don't know why I go through stuff that I go through. I really honestly don't, but I guess it's to help mold me into something better. Like, so I just try to look at it like that and, stay prayed up. And whatever happens, it's going to happen. But I know one way or another, God got my back, and, go from there.
I feel like you're really coherent and you're really on top and aware of everything. You even just gave me a lot of free game. So what do you think is holding you back from starting to take those steps if you aren't already taking them steps to you getting clean?
I wasn't, to be honest. And I'm what's holding me back. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm what's holding me back. Like, I just know when I go in, I wanna know that when I come out, that I can fully trust myself to not go back. Like, that's why I don't wanna rush into a program either, because then it's not being done for necessarily the right reason. Like, I've been getting high since I was 15. That's over 10 years ago. So to teach something different to myself, it's kind of hard, but it's something that has to be done. Like, I can't continue to do that forever.
You saying that it's something that you don't want to force, but like you just see what happened last week with a bad batch going around, and you don't feel like it's only a matter of time for that could possibly be you?
It could. I never thought of it that way because I always would go to the same place. But you absolutely right. Like, that could have been me the other day. I could have been one of them people, and just to know that, that's scary. That's terrifying. That was another thing when I was like, all right, yeah, I really gotta get my shit together because these niggas is putting anything in drugs, and like, that was like God telling me, Toy, it's time for you to figure something out because this shit about to get real, real bad. But I never looked at it like that. That's crazy.
Somebody told me that like tomorrow could always be too late. So if you're thinking about it and it's on your mind and in your heart, what's stopping you from doing it today?
Yeah.
Well, man.
That's actually beautiful, but very smart. Very smart.
Get my words out the right way. You gotta keep them close. I'm pretty sure y'all seen what happened the other day with all this stuff that happened with people overdose. A young brother who got killed down there from the violence with the police and everything. I can't quote on that. But how it is for me raising my kids, period, out here, as a grown man, it's a struggle. You gotta be dedicated to it. You gotta stick with it as a black man, period. That's number one. And you gotta learn how to walk away from things, you know what I mean? Some things you can't control. We're gonna get some more. Some things you can't control, some things you try to control, but you come to find out you can't control it. You can't control. I can't sit there and say, sit down, butter. No, we ain't doing that. Give it here. You can sit there and say that I wish I ain't live around here or anything like that, but any way that you move at, it's gonna be the same outcome. You can't escape what's going on. It depends on the people who run the country to see what's going on. Around here, they don't give us anything. Back in the day when I was growing up 45, we had rec centers. They think they're doing what they're doing when they fix the parks up, but they're really not doing a good thing because they just fix them up, but they're not there. You can do what you do and then disappear, but you're not here. Anybody can say they're helping out, but they're not. You have to be around here to see what we're going through. Who's gonna come around here and help these people out? Nobody but us. If we don't look out for each other, ain't nobody gonna look out for us. It's hard. And as a man, as a black father, it's extra harder. You taking all our resources away. As a black man, we going to work every day and pay don't go up, but living here go up. We don't have no stores. Look at all this. Everything abandoned. And for us the drugs, you're never gonna stop the drugs. You're never gonna stop it. But you can control it. Control it by start giving it to us. Now, me personally, what happened around here the other day for us, the so-called ODs, I believe that was planned. I don't believe none of these cats around here did anything like that. I believe it's a retaliation. I believe that these so-called people want to indict this so-called Pennsylvania Avenue. Other than that, like I said, man, it's a struggle, and I delegate my legacy. It's my grandbabies, and I teach my kids and my grandbabies 2 rules. Tell the young man what's my rules is.
Book smart, street smart.
Book smart and street smart. You teach them book smart, street smart the way it is out here, you can never go wrong. You gotta respect. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm enjoying mine with my grandbabies. I hope I taught somebody something.
Antifreeze and
Hello.
like I ain't even gonna get into all that, but that right there just proves that these boys, they need help. Like
And that's a
a
demon.
peer, some type of somebody, a mentor or something need to come up with something where they can bring the young men together to talk, to you know, do different stuff with them instead of having them think the world is just about guns, video games, and stealing cars